that from a revenue perspective, this is a big unlock. Now our customers have a fully automated path for high volume purchases and high value custom deals. And I think this is how you will make your company move from small ticket sales to predictable enterprise revenue, which is the end goal. But there is another opportunity beyond optimizing what you already sell. It is about creating entirely new revenue streams. So in this part, we will show you how LearnWorlds will help you from now on expand beyond your existing client base with gifts, a simple but powerful way to turn your courses into giftable products, and then with something even bigger, the course hub, which is the new learning economy inside LearnWorlds. I think we can start with gifts. Dora, the stage is yours.
Thank you, George. And I'm also very excited to see encouraging messages regarding gifts, because I was a bit hesitant at first to showcase gifts in this context, but this exactly proves how they can be just an additional revenue stream, even if you are selling mostly business to business. So even if your primary motion is just B2B, you can use gifts to unlock a parallel stream of purchases. You can think of all the context where training is given but not bought for oneself, and think of corporate rewards. You can think of team recognition, employee appreciation, onboarding bonuses, seasonal gifts, and even client or partner gifts in enterprise programs. You can tap into the gift economy to let you monetize these moments while offering valuable training. And until now, with LearnWorlds, you could not give courses or programs as gifts, but with this new feature, anyone, including companies, can purchase your courses or programs as a gift and send them directly to the recipients. When enabled, buyers can set personalized invitations, and enrollments are driven entirely by the recipients. So once again, there is no admin work on your side. You do have the full overview, of course, the full management if needed, but in general, the full flow is to be completed by the buyer. This isn't just a nice to have. Imagine it as a low friction way to open additional revenue channels alongside your core B2B model. I don't think we will be showing any demos for now because we have many things ahead. Yeah, Elisa. But
no, just because in the background, just one sec, like platform-wise, the setup is almost the same as licenses. So we're not doing the demo just to save up some time, but it's also almost identical.
There is a magic button there in the card on the right, buy as a gift, and that
exactly.
Yeah. And I know this new feature is exciting, and the holiday season is approaching for some of us, but the next concept we are introducing as a suggested extra revenue stream does mark a completely new day for school owners. So Panos, let's talk about Course Hub.
I think you are all leaving the big stuff for me, and this is something that I totally believe it can have the most impact both for LearnWorlds' future and also for all your individual schools in here. So what's the Course Hub? It's a shared marketplace inside LearnWorlds where creators can license their courses for other schools to resell to their own audiences. So imagine this is a win-win. A creator can sub-license courses to all, theoretically, 12,500 and counting schools for these courses to be resold to brand new audiences that one could theoretically never reach on their own. And on the other end, a school that is already running has the opportunity of more products, more high-quality courses that with a revenue share, they can sell to their own audiences right away, which means more opportunities, more options for anyone, high quality courses that can help you increase your average ticket size, the average basket size, how many courses you are selling, and to how many people. So if you have some great content within there, you can start thinking about how this marketplace can help you scale your business, reach new audiences, or start selling more. So this goes both ways, and you can take advantage both by providing your courses or by using other ready-made courses to grow your sales. So, Yannis, the stage is yours. Let's see how this looks like.
Yeah, thank you, Panos, and hey, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Yannis, Senior Product Manager at LearnWorlds, and I would like to speak about Course Hub, something very special we've been working on for some time now. So, as you heard from Panos, Course Hub is a marketplace within LearnWorlds where schools can license courses from other schools and offer them to their own learners. It's a new feature built on a very simple but transformative idea. Instead of creating every single course from scratch, you can instantly expand your catalog by tapping into a high-quality pool of courses from other creators inside LearnWorlds community. It's a win-win ecosystem that enables publishers and buyers to discover each other and transact effortlessly and securely. Now, like any marketplace, there are two sides here. On the one side, we have publishers. These are schools that share their courses on the hub. On the other side, we have buyers, schools that license those courses and offer them to their learners. So if you're a publisher, the Course Hub is the opportunity to bring your courses to an audience of 12,000 and counting schools and further monetize them. You can publish your courses, set the enrollment fee, and start earning revenue every time another school enrolls learners in your courses. It's a new income stream that is fully facilitated by LearnWorlds. Now, if you're a buyer on the other side, the Course Hub is your shortcut for expanding your offering, for strengthening your value proposition to your learners, or for testing new categories without having to commit to upfront production costs. You can browse ready-made high-quality courses across a wide range of topics and add them to your school in just a few clicks. Now, just to take a step back, like why we've built this thing. We've noticed that for many schools, creating content is time-consuming and resource-intensive, and many times, they don't have the necessary time or resources or the expertise to expand their catalog and match their demand. At the same time, we see many LearnWorlds creators that have already invested the time and they've built amazing professional course content. So on the one side, we have this demand, schools that want to find those products and give them to the learners. And on the other side, we have the production. We have courses that are ready to be served. And that's exactly where the Course Hub comes in, to connect publishers and buyers in a way that benefit both. But Course Hub is not just a meeting place. It's not just there to let people discover each other. It's an end-to-end solution that makes collaboration effortless. It enables seamless transfer of course content between schools, ensuring that the publisher's intellectual property is respected and remains intact. At the same time, it provides transparent tracking of licensing agreements so everyone knows where it's active, when it expires, and what's been built. And finally, LearnWorlds automates all the invoicing and payments, so at the end of the month, you receive in your Stripe account all the revenue from the from the courses you've licensed to other schools. So yeah, it's a great solution if you want to scale your business, either from the publisher side or from the buyer side. And I think now we can watch a demo to see how it's in action.
Let's go.
Let's see how the Course Hub works in practice from both sides. We'll start with SkillsForge Online, an academy specializing in business strategy and leadership. Most of their sales come from licensing their courses to companies and training providers. Finding new clients, though, has always been a challenge, and chasing payments even more so. SkillsForge has joined the Course Hub Publishers program, and today they're about to publish one of their best-selling courses. From the LearnWorlds dashboard, they open the Course Hub, click on List a Course, and select the course they want to publish. The wizard helps them prepare the listing step by step. They begin by confirming the course title, image, and short description. These are what appear on the course card in the Hub catalog, so it's their chance to make a strong first impression on the buyers. Next, they move to the listing details, where they can refine the full description and overview and add a preview video to give potential buyers a feel for the learning experience. In the next step, they define metadata like the language, category, and level, which helps buyers find the course through filters in the catalog. Finally, come the license term. They set the enrollment fee, which determines what they'll earn each time a learner from another school takes the course, and specify the licensing period, defining how long buyers can enroll new learners. While much of the information is pre-filled from the original course, SkillsForge can freely adjust these details. These edits will not affect their own version of the course in their academy. The Course Hub listing is completely separate, so they can tailor it confidently for this audience. Once the setup is complete, the course is saved as a draft. Before submitting it for publication, they can review the listing and content. If anything isn't compatible with the Course Hub, such as a certain activity type, the system automatically notifies them and provides clear instructions to fix it. In this example, they have to deactivate password protection from a learning activity. Now that everything looks great, they are submitting their course for publication. A few days later, the course is approved, and now it's live and discoverable by other LearnWorlds schools in the Course Hub catalog. Let's switch sides and meet Lisa, the founder of EduLab Studio. Lisa, a legal counsel with over 20 years of experience, helps first-time founders on topics like incorporation and fundraising. Now, she's building a new coaching program on leadership, but her schedule doesn't allow time to create full on-demand courses from scratch. To find a ready-made course she can use, Lisa opens the Course Hub from her dashboard. She starts scrolling through the catalog, exploring the different courses available, each one created by trusted LearnWorlds publishers. Lisa applies a few filters to narrow her search, selecting leadership and strategy, and sorting by price to see what best fits her needs and budget. One course catches her eye, Building a Culture of Accountability and Trust by SkillsForge Online. She opens the listing to learn more about this course. Satisfied with what she sees, Lisa clicks License this course. She confirms her payment details, accepts the licensing agreement, and installs the course into her academy. A few seconds later, the course appears in her licensed courses list, ready to use. From there, she opens her course catalog and finds it automatically imported as a draft. When she opens the course outline, she can preview all sections and activities, but can't edit the content, ensuring the publisher's material stays intact. However, she can still customize everything around it, the course page layout, descriptions, and visuals to match EduLab Studio's brand. Next, Lisa sets her own course pricings for learners. She has full control here. She can, for instance, offer it as part of a learning program, include it in a subscription, or sell it as a standalone course. To launch her program, Lisa enrolls her existing coaching clients into the course. All LearnWorlds enrollment methods are available: manual enrollment, bulk imports, or enrollments via groups and multiple seats, giving her complete flexibility. Back in the Course Hub, Lisa opens her Licensed Courses tab and checks the enrollment stats. She sees the number of enrollments accrued and knows that at the end of the month, the system will automatically calculate the licensing fees and charge her accordingly. No manual tracking, no spreadsheets, everything is transparent and handled by LearnWorlds. And before we close, let's head back to SkillsForge Online. From their dashboard, they can see that their published course has already been licensed by another school and 4 learners are enrolled. At the end of the cycle, LearnWorlds will handle the payments, sending an invoice to Lisa and charging her card for those enrollments. The revenue is then transferred straight to SkillsForge Stripe account with no manual work required.
So, people, this is the Course Hub. This is something that has been designed not to compete with your own courses and your own academies, but works within the LearnWorlds ecosystem to help you reach new content, new valuable high-quality content, and also tap into new audiences across our 32 million and counting learners. So this can be a huge opportunity. And as you may know, in a course marketplace, it's all about the first mover's advantage. Who can be there from the beginning, who can bring their content at the top. So this is a special opportunity for you. For now, our Course Hub is on a very limited operation with some hand-picked courses only. But you have now the opportunity, our esteemed guests here who bothered to join this event and watch all these meetings, you can be amongst this very first wave and have the opportunity to list your courses and be there from the beginning within our Course Hub. So if you have some courses that you believe in, high production quality, or some that are bringing consistently great results, this is your opportunity to bring this course in front of thousands of potential schools and millions of learners out there. So use the QR code, go in, complete your application. It doesn't take more than 2 minutes. There's no commitment and also no guarantee that these courses will be published, because we have to do our due diligence and make sure that the best content goes out there. But this is a great chance for you to be amongst the early adopters of the Course Hub and drive this first wave, use the momentum, and also get our own huge push behind the Course Hub, because this is something that we're going to push a lot across our ecosystem and across our customer base. And potentially you are unlocking a brand new revenue stream from the content that you have already created. So this can be the channel that keeps on giving for months and years based on the hard work you have already done.
And Pana, I think we shouldn't forget about a basic scenario. I have an audience. I can buy LearnWorlds, add 5 courses, and in 3 hours, I can start selling with course of others. Of course, I'm going to share the income, but I will not have to do anything. So I think Yanis just described some of the huge scenarios that we are going to see while people are using. I think we missed something in the presentation. We haven't shared what is released, what is not released, and when it is expected to release. So let's say that licenses and gifts are already released. Custom orders are going to be released next week. And Course Hub is going to be released in December, and we will have probably a different and separate event for publishers, a separate event so as to discuss more there, all the details, because we are talking about something big that will probably change the way our market functions. So, best plan.
And George, just to mention something that is precisely the scenario you mentioned. Somebody who has an audience and doesn't have any courses, they can launch a school and start selling in a matter of hours. This is precisely drop shipping for online courses, where you don't have your own products, but you do have an audience and you can start monetizing right away. So I'm really excited to see what our customers here will be able to build and offer within the Course Hub.
So we are not finished. More features are coming. And now we have to admit that scaling a learning business is not only about selling, but it's also about how we work smarter, how we build faster, and how we deliver better experiences. In this part, we will focus on these things. We will start with learning programs, which we launched back in July, and which are now enhanced with prerequisites and drip feeds. So now you have full control over pacing, structure, and compliance across these new multi-course journeys. Very excited with this, and also even more excited with smart sections templates, with which in the site builder now, in the ebook, you design once and you can reuse instantly your blogs. So as your pages or your ebooks stay consistent and your launches move faster. And lastly, however, I know that our customers are asking for that feature for years. We are introducing user fields, which is an extension of the custom fields that we have only for the sign-up form, which is a major step in order to achieve personalization. And we will see more details in a bit. So, learning programs, Dora, let's continue.
Thank you, George. And This set of features is very exciting for me as well because we've been hearing this for the last years, and it's if you asked me 2 years ago if we would manage to have programs with courses and prerequisites and drip feed and all these user fields and saving my templates to reuse them, I would be delighted. So it's very I'm very happy to see them actually in action. For us, programs are the first product type in LearnWorlds that actually goes just beyond the single courses. So they do bundle multiple courses into either a guided path or a catalog style collection. For path-based programs, we did introduce recently prerequisites and sequential navigation. And we also introduced drip feed at the program level so that you can drip courses inside the program. So the same structured logic, learning logic that you have in courses, you can now use it in learning programs as well. If you run multiple course programs like leadership tracks, or you're doing onboarding journeys or certifications, these tools let you control both the order and the pace of your program. You can structure the learning paths and enforce readiness before learners move ahead, and release the content gradually to match cohorts or evergreen enrollments. This also means that you can confidently pre-sell programs before all courses are ready. With DripFeed, you can start generating revenue early while maintaining a polished, intentional experience, and even using learner feedback as you go from early modules to refine what comes next. For those of you who previously relied on automations to approximate sequential enrollment, that era is over. I'm very happy to announce that. With program level prerequisites and drip logic, you now have true order progression and scheduled release across your entire program, natively and without automations as workarounds. Now let's also see the demo from Elisa of these new capabilities.
Yes. Thank you, Laura. So again, that is pre-recorded, but just before we see that, I think my favorite thing is that, you can sell the program while you're still creating it. So let's go ahead and see in the video how you can do that in the platform.
B2B buyers in the L&D, HR, partner enablement, or agencies field don't want to shop one course at a time. They want a full guided path that delivers measurable results. Learning programs bundle courses into one cohesive training journey, and our new two features, drip feed and prerequisites, work together so your courses are released gradually, learners stay on pace, and progress follows the path you designed. Let's say you're a leadership training provider and you want to sell your program to a consulting firm, then momentum matters. Let's set up the release rhythm. From your admin dashboard, go to Programs and select the program you wish to drip feed. Click the drip feed button at the top of the page, toggle the drip feed switch on, choose your preferred drip feed method. Drip feed gives you two styles of scheduling. If you're running a true cohort, use drip by date. Week 1 opens on a fixed calendar date for everyone, week 2 on the following week, and so on. Your whole group moves together. If you're running evergreen enrollments, use drip by days. Week 1 is available immediately after enrollment, week 2 unlocks 7 days later, week 3 after 14 days, and so forth. Either way, learners see only what's ready now and what's coming next, which keeps attention focused and reduces drop-off. After enabling the drip feed, each course in the program will display a drip label and its corresponding release date or delay. Click the date or days next to each course title to edit the release schedule. Choose the exact date or number of days for drip feed by days when you want that course to become available. You have to also decide whether you want to send an email to users when a course is unlocked. Once ready, hit save. Now, what does the learner see? This is how programs look like for learners. What is locked and what is unlocked. A guided experience that feels intentional from day one. No overwhelm, no skipping, no shortcuts. But you can enhance the guided experience also with a second new feature for the programs, prerequisites. With prerequisites, you help learners follow the right order to ensure they're ready for what's next. Let's go again to our programs and click on the program player. There, we can now choose a navigation style that matches your objectives. If the outcome depends on full completion, select sequential navigation so each course unlocks only when the previous one is completed. If you want more flexibility, use navigation with prerequisites to make specific courses unlock only after key milestones. So perhaps strategic influence opens after lead like a consultant, but optionally, client-facing leadership can open later in parallel. Now, to set up the prerequisite course, go to the Program Courses tab, hover over the course you want to edit, click Edit Prerequisites, and choose whether this course will act as a prerequisite for the others. What the learner sees? Again, a guided path, not based on dates, but based on completing courses. Programs are the B2B product, drip feed sets the rhythm, and prerequisites set the order. Start selling programs today.
I think that was very insightful. Yeah, Panos?
I think program now gives you a truly guided learning experience end to end. Order, pacing, progression, all handled in one place. And the same kind of leverage is now coming to your site building process. So now time to introduce smart templates, which really enable a completely different way of maintaining your site. Now you can design a section once and reuse it anywhere. I think we all know, remember this noise, header, CTAs, copy, paste, I need the same layout, I have to copy it again, where do I have left this layout and so on. Right now, you can save everything into your library and you can start creating templates very, very fast. For anyone managing these multiple offerings and so on, this is exactly what removes operational friction. So let's see the demo. Let's see the demo and understand how smart templates are working.
One of the biggest bottlenecks for training businesses isn't selling, it's building and maintaining the site. Every new cohort, every new course, every seasonal promotion often turns into rebuilding pages, copying layouts, and recreating the same sections from scratch. Template sections are here to change that. We'll walk you through two scenarios. One scenario uses independent copies of pages sections, and the other uses connected copies of the sections and different pages. Let's say I'm preparing several B2B product pages for a major corporate launch. Each page needs the same hero structure, but the content will vary. Here's our hero section. Instead of rebuilding this layout, I'm going to save it. Click on Save As in the section Properties, and then select Save as Template section. The template section enables you to create independent copies of the saved section. That means I can reuse this layout anywhere and each copy can be customized freely. Now let's jump to another B2B page and click Add Section. Open the template section library and insert the template I just saved. The structure drops right in, no need to redesign it. And because this is an independent copy, I can now update the headline, the visuals, or anything. Now let's look at a different scenario. One where you don't want individual variations, but instead want every copy to stay perfectly in sync. Our Academy uses this testimonial carousel across the homepage, the course pages, and several landing pages perhaps. This is something we want to keep identical everywhere. So instead of saving it as a template section, open the Sections menu, click Save As, and choose Linked Section. A linked section creates connected copies. Every place I reuse it, it remains the same. So when I update it once, all connected copies update automatically. Let's see it in action. Go to the Courses page, add a section, open the section library, and insert the linked section. Now the testimonial carousel appears here too, fully connected to the original. Wherever I make a change in whichever linked section, by saving the page, changes are populated to all the other instances. If I make a change here and save the page and go to the home page, voila, it's synced there too. Another example, Think of an offer that you need to show in multiple different pages. Save it as synced. And if you need to update the prices or text and even tweak visibility settings and hide it from the whole site, you can do it all at once. So edit once and update everywhere. Finally, this is not just limited to the site builder. Sections can also be saved as templates or synced in the ebooks as well.
So I think, sorry, Lisa. I think from the comments we see that this has been a long time coming. This feature. Everybody who has ever built a page or a site, especially a school, probably they have done this multiple times for years, copying and recreating the same thing over and over again, in many cases with mistakes. Now the point of smart sections and smart blocks is how to make it effortless and scalable. And as you've seen, as you probably detected, this is the theme in all our presentation today. What are the friction points in how you create and run the content and how you operate your school? One by one, we go after them and eliminate them. This is what we do, how we can bring you the efficiency and remove the manual effort, remove the chore, remove the grind, and make it as easy as possible for you to run a school. And here's also the connection to the next point. We don't just need structure when we're creating our landing pages and our website and our ebooks. We also need it when we manage the people in our school, because effectively a LearnWorlds school also functions as a CRM, and there we need structure in some cases, especially in a B2B setting when we are dealing with companies, because we need to identify roles and we need to identify hierarchy and we need to identify who works in which department so that we know what courses they should be exposed to. But we have a solution for this as well, correct, George?
Correct. And again, I'm very, very, very excited also for this feature. I think we are used on releasing things. I think we need to wake up and be a little bit more excited about the things that we present today. So let's go on to the next thing. The next thing has to do with user fields. And as you said, Panos, corporate buyers, they connect consistency not only with pages, but also with people. They want to know about the learners, in which department they are, who report to whom, what their employees' IDs is, and several other things. That's exactly why we introduce user fields. Now, all of our customers can design learner profiles around their specific needs. Add fields for the learner, such as department, job title, manager, whatever they want. Anything that matters to their organization. And the real power comes from how these fields flow through your school. In sign-up forms, in profile, in email variables, in automation, in certifications, in reports, and even in integrations. And a small gift for older customers, first and last name now can be split. Let's see the demo.
Corporate learning buyers want structure. Who's in which department? Who manages whom? What's the employee ID? Now you can design learner profiles around your business customer needs by adding any field, department, job title, employee ID, anything. Just decide who can view it and who can edit it. In user fields, you'll see your built-in system fields like email and name, plus any custom fields you've already created. Let's add a new field for department. Go to Create User Field, choose text as the input type, give your field a name, and decide whether you want it to appear in the sign-up form so learners can fill it in when they first register. You can also add a label to make it clear for users, like which department do you work in, and a placeholder such as sales or HR. In the past, these fields lived under the authentication settings for sign-up form. Now they found their own home. Finally, choose who can view or edit this field. For example, only admins or managers, and click Save. Your new department field is now ready and visible in Learner's account page. helping you organize users and tailor learning to their roles. It can also be visible in Sign Up if selected. Back to the dashboard, another new thing also appears. If you click Manage User Reference, you can now choose how users are displayed across your school. Until now, LearnWorlds only used a single name field, so we responded to your requests for more flexibility. With this update, you can decide whether to show user fields by their first and last name or just by their username. You can also make the first name, last name, or both required for all learners. It's a simple change that makes your school feel more personal, organized, and professional. Now, turn those fields into personalization. In emails, use smart tags like this, or your certification ID is. In automations, add conditions from field values. If the department is, say, operations, then enroll in the safety bundle. Likewise, in reports, you can also filter users by department. So with user fields, you can create fields once and use them consistently across sign-up, profiles, emails, automations, reports, and even integrations like HubSpot or ActiveCampaign. Make your training smarter with user fields.
Thanks, Elisa, for the presentation. So I'm following the comments as we go along. It's clear that everyone here today had at least one favorite life-changing, it seems, feature that they got. But once you revisit this and you study it again, I think you will discover that all of these things can really be super transformational for your online schools. For us here, for our entire team, it's almost unbelievable that everything you've seen today, this entire evolution event launch of November was built in just 3 months. And the previous event we had was equally as big as that. And I can assure you, the next one we're bringing will probably be a bigger one. That's something that we had promised since our previous event. The changes that we have done in the underlying architecture of the platform are those that enable us to innovate at a breakneck speed and bring you features of this quality, of this depth, and of this understanding of your real needs at such short time. So the next theme, and just giving a preview here, it's going to be a release all about AI, but not just an add-on, not just sprinkling some AI here and there like you might have seen elsewhere, but as a true force multiplier next to you, the human core element of the school, to multiply what you can do as a business, as an all-in-one AI-powered, highly impactful business. We're talking about AI that will help you create new content, repurpose, update content, update and rewrite pages, generate assessments, even design different workflows and automations, and even AI assistants that will help next to you, multiplying your capacity, the things that you can do and how you can run a high growth business. These are things that don't just save some time and give you some small amounts of percentage points of productivity, but also opening new possibilities for your business. It's truly possible today for one person or a small team with the right platform and the right guidance at their side to create multi-million-dollar businesses in the e-learning space. The opportunities are huge, and we believe that they are going to become even more important, with learning becoming an even more central part of the knowledge economy and the growth economy of the next few years. But for us also, I know that after every launch, we go to the next launch and to the next launch. I really feel that we need to celebrate, stay a bit in the moment and celebrate what we've given out today. Sometimes we rush one after the other, but if we really put our minds down, these are really, really important features, and I urge you to think about how you can implement them tomorrow in your schools, because most of these are already there. So bulk licenses, custom orders, gifts. Holiday season is here, so as of next week, this is also coming. The course hub that we will launch soon, but don't forget the QR code. Go there and suggest your courses to us, and we'll be super happy to have a look. The smart sections, the user fields, these are things that you have in your schools now. They give you real opportunities, real options, capabilities that can help you grow right away.
And Panos, let's see also the migration plan, because several of our customers are being concerned about that. Right now, today, we have migrated 51% of our schools. Just the last week, we migrated 2,500 schools, and we are going into a great pace. Our schedule has slightly changed. We don't have big change, but we have a small delay for around 8%, if I'm not mistaken, Dora, schools of ours. So we are running like hell. We have a huge team focusing on migrating all of the old customers to all of these great new features. So we will be, you will run in the new platform sooner than later. And as always, we will send you a progress update and report and a personal notification when it is your turn.
And also we have to say that this migration is very difficult, and we want to be very careful with your business. That's not something that we want to rush. This is why we're not taking our time and doing it slow. We feel great responsibility for making sure that all your courses, all your recurrent subscriptions, some of these schools run with hundreds of thousands of users. So we want to make sure that everything will run smoothly, so that once the migration takes place and once you get all these tons of new features, there will be nothing stopping you from keep growing your business and expanding and testing all these features out.
And let's not forget, Pano, that I think Black Friday is close to us, if I'm not mistaken.
I think Black Friday from a day became a week and became a month. So be on the lookout for the offers that are coming, either for new customers or for existing customers who might want to upgrade or to launch a new school, grow their opportunities, grow their presence, launch a new product and a new academy and a new business case, business model for the next year. So Black Friday, as always, comes with some of like a great offer from us, the best in the year, to help you grow your school and do the next best thing that you want to try. So be on the lookout for the communications from us.
We have to remind this QR code, I think, because that's an opportunity, and our audience right now is the only one that has access to that link. So take the opportunity and submit the form. You might be one of the first publishers in the new course marketplace, course hub, as we call it. So I think it was a good event, Panos. Are we happy?
I think we are, and I hope that our audience is even more happy because of the things that they got. I know that it has been a lot. Lots of you have asked for the recording. As always, we will send you a full recording. You will be able to, with your own pace, to go and, with a full screen, go through all these little videos. These are also function as great tutorials for how to use these features when you have them. Obviously, there's going to be ample documentation. Always, our team, our education team, does great work in documenting everything and giving you great examples so that you can put these features into good use. So that's it from us, guys. I hope you enjoyed the event, and talking to you very, very soon with the next one.
We would love to write your comments while you're leaving, I think. If you like the features that we released, we have to thank everyone, Elisa, for all the demos that you created, Dora, Yanni, and also the supportive material, the support team here. As you see, when we are doing a webinar in LearnWorlds, we are at least 9 people just live only for you. So that's great. That was a great evening. Thanks a lot, all of you.
Bye.
Thank you, guys.